Hey everybody, Michelle Pellin, holistic psychotherapist here. Wanted to talk to you today about the second agreement of 4, and that is don't take things personally. The other agreement that I've talked about so far is be impeccable with your words, and that video is up and I hope you check it out. But the second one is don't take things personally. And this is the second of 4 agreements from the book, The 4 Agreements, by Don Miguel Ruiz. It's from Toltec Wisdom, and I hope you check it out. But let's talk about don't take things personally today. So what does that mean? So what I'm talking about is when people spew anger onto you, when they are upset, when they are frightened, when they are frustrated, when they are resentful, they are going to sometimes, instead of taking a step back, project that anger onto you. Think about somebody in your life that is super angry all the time, and sometimes it doesn't even make sense. Well, that's because that anger is not about you, it's about them. It's about their thoughts, their feelings, and their actions. So let me give you an example of this. So I have a client this morning who was talking about her challenging mom. Her mom likes to criticize her parenting skills continuously. And what does that leave the client to do? The client is defending her parenting skills over and over and over again. Well, the mom actually came clean this morning and said to her, well, I just like to get a razz out of you. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And that left the client kind of shrugging her shoulders and scratching her head going, what in the world? What do you mean you like to get a razz out of me? So what she's trying to say to her daughter is that criticizing her parenting skills is not because she thinks that her daughter is a terrible parent. It's because inside of herself, she doesn't feel good about herself. Maybe she's having some issues with how she parented her daughter, and maybe she's having some regrets about that. So when she sees her daughter parenting, it triggers her, and in order to feel good about herself, she belittles her daughter, okay? So this is very typical. This happens a lot, where people are projecting their anger onto others, especially men in general. I'm not a man basher, I love men, but guys, your most comfortable emotion sometimes is anger. It's your go-to, and that is not a great place to be. I know it's part of society and what they say is acceptable and what is not. But when you're most comfortable in anger, you are going to project your anger onto others. How do we stop this crazy cycle? So what I told the daughter today in session is I said, listen, you have been given a gift. Your mother has told you that the reason why she does this is to get a razz out of you. So don't give her what she wants. Simply say, thanks, Mom, for the advice, and leave it at that. Because if you keep feeding her, if you keep giving her, oh, well, I'm a good mother, and she already is warm, and she's been fed, and leave me alone, and on and on and on. If you keep defending your honor, and she's not hearing it, the reason she's not hearing it is because that's not why she's doing what she's doing. She's doing it to get a razz out of her. So the answer is, don't give her what she wants, okay? So remember, next time somebody dumps on you, you have to think about that and say, is this really about me? Or is it about the other person's fears and challenges and rejection and triggers and whatever, fill in the blank. There's so many reasons why people project their anger. How can you redirect that anger? If you're one of those people, through exercise. And that doesn't mean sweatiness to the gym stuff if you don't like the gym, moving your body, putting on some music and dancing, through journaling, dumping all your garbage onto a piece of paper every day and just saying, today sucked because, and then throwing it out, through talking with a friend, through processing your anger and figuring out the whys. Too many of us, we don't understand ourselves. And we don't challenge ourselves as to the why are we acting this way. The ego is quick to hit the safe button, the easy button, and it doesn't challenge us. And so the point is to challenge ourselves to figure out why we're being triggered, so that doesn't happen again. So those types of activities, self-care too, are really going to help you nurture your anger, not dump it onto other people, right? We all have something we're angry about, and anger is a productive emotion when you use it correctly. It's what fuels change in the world, and it fuels change within us too. So use that anger productively instead of projecting it onto other people. I do believe in the power of energy. And I believe that when we stuff and when we stuff and when we stuff that into our bodies, that energy has to go somewhere. And so if you're not doing the exercise, the journaling, the calling a friend, the self-care, yada, 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 if you're not doing those things, you are going to project it onto others because our bodies have to release it somehow. Think of it like a soda bottle. You shake, shake, shake. The pressure's building. You go to open it up and it explodes. Okay? That's what we're doing to others. But don't take that anger personally if it happens to you. Think about all the times that you've exploded on people and you didn't mean it. So hold on to that thought next time somebody explodes onto you. And you don't need to absorb it. You can walk away, put the energy bubble around yourself, stay calm, stay focused, don't go to their level, because if you do, then you're going to be caught up in the catastrophe with them, and nobody is going to be grounded for a while. Okay? I hope that helped you today. Don't take things personally. And if you want to check me out, I'm on, obviously, YouTube. I'm on Instagram and Facebook, Spiritual Therapy CT. And I'm also on TikTok with the same name. So please say hey, put something in the comments. What do you think about this topic? I would love to hear it. All right? Take care, everybody. And subscribe to my channel, too. Bye-bye.